Hey guys, it's Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of My Shave of the Day. Today I was able to use a new product. Excited to tell you about that. So let's get right to it. Today for my brush, I pulled out a brush that hasn't been getting a lot of love from me lately, and that's the Semogue Owners Club 2012. This brush was my favorite brush in 2014, I believe is what I had selected it as. And then I got the Plaisant, and then this brush just doesn't get a whole lot of use. Today, I just didn't get the lather that I remember getting from this. And as I feel this brush, it feels like there's a bit of a buildup on it. So I'm thinking that I probably need to run this through some vinegar to try to clean it up a little bit. I do have hard water, and this brush did see a lot of use. So I'm not sure if that's what happened or if I just didn't load it enough. I don't know. But the soap that I used today, I've never had a problem lathering it, and so I don't know if I just didn't load it enough or what the deal was. But the first pass of the soap was good. It wasn't great. It was good. Second pass, I had the case of the disappearing lather, and so wasn't very happy with this brush today. But it still is a cool brush. I'm glad I got it. I think it either was user error, I didn't load it enough, or it needs a bit of a cleanup, or maybe both. The razor today that I used was my Schick Injector Type E, I believe is what this is. I have 3 of these Schick injectors. I've got the Type C, and I have a Type F. Now, I've never shaved with the Type F, but I have, as you know, shaved with the Type E, and I really enjoy these. And what I really enjoyed about this today was the ability for me to get right underneath my nose with this. I've been using my single edge, or I used my single edge razor a couple of days ago, and I really found it difficult to shave here underneath my nose and really get in there good and close. I didn't start using a single edge razor until after I'd started growing out my mustache, and so I didn't really realize the difficulties, or I guess I hadn't had those difficulties yet, obviously because I had the mustache. I wasn't shaving this area. I don't really have too much of a problem getting there with the DEs, but just because of the shape of the single edge razors, I was just having some difficulty there. And just because of the shape of this head, it's very easy for me to get right underneath my nose there, and even better than with a DE. Now, the thing about this razor is a little bit light, especially compared to my DEs, and the shape of this does require a bit of a change in technique. And today, I actually had to do 3 passes underneath my nose, and I'm not totally sure if that was all because of the razor style, or if it was my technique, or if it was the lather issues that I had this morning. But even still, I got a good shave. I didn't get a great shave. I definitely didn't even get DFS. This is it's a socially acceptable shave, but it wasn't my best shave ever. But I still enjoyed this razor. I really do, and glad that I have these. I really need to get out my Type F. I've never used it. It seems like it's new old stock, but I don't buy them to be, wall mounts. I buy them to use them. I just have never gotten around to using it. So one of these days I need to pull it out. But anyhow, that was my razor today. Now, the soap that I used was a soap that I absolutely love. Whew. And I use this in part because, and this is the Maggard's London Barbershop. I use this in part because in the lot of soaps that we got from Chad Irish, my brother and I, there was a tub of this, and since I already had a tub, and because he really, really enjoyed the scent, the London Barbershop went home with him, and he used it yesterday, and he contacted me last night, and he was saying how wonderful it was, and wanted to know whether or not there was an aftershave, which, of course, there is, and I provided him with a link to it, because, got to help a brother out, being an enabler here. But, so I pulled this out, in part because I just wanted to revisit the scent. It's been a little bit since I've used it, and I really, really enjoy it. Whew. It's just got this nice light, sweet, but yet tangy. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know what all the components are in this. I just know that Maria Arman, who makes this, just nailed it. This is a phenomenal barbershop scent. If you enjoy barbershop scents, you're going to love this. This is just very good. On a scent strength level, I would say this is probably about a 7 or an 8. Probably an 8, I would say. It's not the strongest soap that I have, but it's spot on. It's perfect. And I really, really, it is just good stuff. And the performance on this, generally for me, has never been an issue. I have this soap, and I have the orange menthol, a Maggard soap as well that's made by Maria. I've never had any issues lathering them. They've always loaded easily, lathered easily, provided great cushion and glide. Today just wasn't one of those days, and it was either user error, that I didn't load it enough, or it was an issue with the brush. I know it's not the soap because I've never had a problem with this. But I've got to be fair. I try to be fair and honest in my whatever these are. They're not really reviews. They're not really whatever it is that I do here. And today's shave wasn't the optimal shave for me. But I'm confident that it wasn't the soap's fault because I've used this soap before and always had great results. So I don't know what it was. It was just an off day. But hey, those things happen. And one of the things I always say is a bad day, traditional wet shaving, is definitely better than a good day using those Franken razors from Gillette. Part of the reason why I use this though today is because I had the opportunity to use a new product, Stirling Barbershop Aftershave Splash. Now, this smells great. Whew, it is good stuff. But having said that, I would never pair these two again. This is a sweet yet tangy, kind of a light scent, a great barbershop scent, but more, I don't even know if I would say citrusy, but more along that lines. And this definitely is kind of a heavy scent, more along the lines of, I don't know, maybe a Clubman or an English leather or something like that, but definitely more of a musky. I think I even pick up some notes of maybe vanilla in this, but just it seems to be a heavier scent. Great scent, love it. Very, very glad to have it. But I was just fooled, and I didn't really, I just grabbed them thinking, okay, barbershop, gonna go well together. I don't think they do. But I still love it. Still love it. This has got a bit of a burn to it, not overtly so, but definitely a nice warmth to it. I really enjoyed how this felt on my face, and I liked the scent. I didn't really pay much attention to how long it lasted today. I probably should do that and I'll pay attention to that the next time I use it. But still, really, really enjoyed it. Glad to have this in my den, and so that was the aftershave that I used today. So wrapping it all up, started with my Semogue Owners Club 2012 today. Used my Injector Type E. I used Maggard's London Barbershop, and then I finished up with the Stirling Barbershop. Definitely not my closest, not my best shave ever, but I do enjoy all of these components individually. Just today put together, for some reason, it wasn't a winning combination, but still, it was a great way to start my day. This is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.